Alright, hello YouTubers. I know last week I didn't post a video, but you know, life happens. Something had happened to me emotionally, and I just couldn't find myself to pull myself together to make a video. But you know, don't worry, I'm okay, it's whatever. Life happens, so I'm back. And sorry if I let you guys down, but you know, if life like that happens, it's kind of out of my control. So yeah. But like I was saying the week before, I was gonna talk about how women like jerks. Now, when I talk about women liking jerks, what I'm really talking about is not really a jerk, but kind of what their personality is kind of like. When women like a jerk, it's because they don't want guys that are too nice. See, guys being too nice, like they don't really know how to put their foot down. You may be a nice guy and be able to put your foot down, but because you're a nice guy, like, women don't really think or consider nice guys really putting their foot down or being assertive, or you know, being really like, oh, you know, it has to be kind of this way, that's how I want it. Take in mind that women love guys who know what they want. If you know what you want in every situation, you pretty much basically lead them. And they like that. I don't know why. They do. Women love it when a guy knows what he wants, especially all the time. That's amazing right there. That's a number one woman attractor right there. Or attractor? Like, is that even is that even a word? Attractor. It's an attractive trait. There we go. We'll put it right there. They kind of think that just because you're nice to them specifically, that you might be nice to other girls. So a woman, you know, might be thinking, oh yeah, you know, I'm walking over here, etc. And you're gonna come up and be like, oh hey, I think you're really nice and beautiful, really good looking. But what's gonna go through their mind, literally, is gonna be like, he probably says this to all the girls. Oh my god. Like, whatever. That's exactly what they're gonna think. Yeah, you know, the compliment is nice, and by all means, a lot of the time, us guys, we really mean it. Hey, you're really nice looking, you know how to dress, you're beautiful. Not saying, you know, only specific women are beautiful. All women are beautiful. Women just kind of have that thought process. I don't know why. I'm not a women expert. I'm just telling you as much as I know, and I'm just kind of throwing a hypothesis out there, thinking I can read women, but it's whatever. You know, it's right there. Also, when you're a nice guy and you're not really a jerk, it's kind of like you're gonna, when someone insults you, or your woman, or just insults you in any certain specific sort of way, that you're just gonna take it. And with jerks, like, it's expected that if one guy is not gonna put up with a lot of BS, if someone tries to come up and give him BS, he's probably gonna throw a fist at you. And when you're a nice guy, you're probably just gonna take it and just just discuss about it later and just say, oh, I can't believe you said that. Also, nice guys tend not to be tough, kind of. I'm a nice guy. When you really get to know me, I mean, at first I look kind of mean and a jerk. But when you meet me and you get to know me, I'm actually a really nice guy. Now, a lot of people, they take that as like, oh, he's a nice guy. I bet you anything he wouldn't mind if I said this. But me inside, if you push the wrong button or you say the wrong thing, I'm gonna knock your block off. Seriously, I mean, I can't express it enough to where it's like, I'm nice to an extent. I was raised by great people, very humble. But you know what? Just because I'm nice to you now doesn't mean I won't throw a fist at you later. I know when a joke is a joke, but when you go too far there, buddy, I don't care who you are, how big you are, like, you just throw your foot down, you know? Women, they understand that nobody's perfect. Everybody has imperfections. Now, when you come up to a woman and you say, hey, I think you're the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my entire life, that's nice and it's great. But I want to express it to you, and I want you to take that and save it to if you guys are like later down the road. Saying it now, they're gonna think, I don't even know this guy, and he's saying I'm beautiful and like I'm the most beautiful thing out there, even though like there's Victoria's Secret models and et cetera out there, and I'm just plain Jane over here, and he thinks I'm the most beautiful thing he's ever seen. That's got to be like a pickup line. He must want something from you, right? That's their thought process. They're always gonna think like this guy is using this to get something from me. Unless like they're wildly attractive to you and you're their type, they're probably gonna stop in your game. It's probably been done before, especially. Now, there is a time difference because in high school you can kind of get away with that stuff, but with college, when you get to college, like the game gets a little more tough depending on what you say. Because I mean, women, they've already kind of went through all the BS. So they're not gonna be as inexperienced and innocent as they were like in high school. They already know the play-by-play, etc. You know what I mean? Like they already know the game, kind of. They have a good gist of it. So sometimes a lot of the stuff you try in high school is not gonna work. So try something new. Google, YouTube. Make sure they don't know each other, so they don't tell each other what your game is. I don't know. The thing about women and them finding stuff about you is that when they finally get to be in a relationship with you, when they're like, yes, I like this guy, he's kind of a jerk, but like I'm falling with them. What they're really trying to do is discover you, research you. Basically, they want to figure you out because you as a guy. And this can apply to women too. I kind of like women that are jerks, but they want to discover stuff about us guys, and they want to discover the side of us that we don't really show to anybody else. Because the only thing that we are projecting out is how much of a jerk we can be, or how much we just don't care about stuff and stuff. They want to see like the side of us that does care, the side of us that does, etc., etc. They kind of want to fix us as well. I don't know what it is about women, but they like fixing stuff. They like fixing broken guys. I mean, when I was single, I invited a girl to go and get some boba with, boba, the boba drinks. It's like a smoothie or a soft drink with like these boba chews that you chew on. And yeah, so we went to go get some boba, and then I asked her, hey, what was your first impression of me? And she said, oh, well, you look like a player and kind of a jerk. I don't know, that's just my first impression. And you kind of think to yourself, like, okay, if your first impression is I'm a player and I'm a jerk, like, why are we talking? Why are we even here at this place talking? There must be something entirely wrong with this girl, because if I truly am a player, like, I go around dating multiple women, cheating, and all that stuff, and I'm a jerk, which means I don't care about them at all, why is she sitting down with me getting a drink? You get that common sense? Yeah, I really don't get it either, but I guess it kind of goes to women understanding that when you're a jerk and you're portrayed as a player, they kind of see a side of you that's like, oh, this guy's he's been hurt before, and he's gone through a lot of stuff, and I kind of want to be there, and I want to hear him out, and I kind of want to fix him, and I want to make him this like great guy. I want to be the strong woman behind this guy, because we all know, guys and women, the truth of that is, with every strong and great man, there's a stronger woman behind him, helping him, pushing him, becoming the best thing he can and can be. Yeah, and also, for you ladies out there, see, I'm not totally being biased here. There's a girl named Suki, I think. It started with an S or something. Anyways, so we're kind of talking, and we're like friends. I'm kind of like, I like her, but I wouldn't really date her. And so one day, I went to the club, and I saw her and her whole posse and whatever. And we started dancing, and then like she got real freaky with me, and then we were like dancing. But that moment, I was like, okay, whatever, it's cool. Like, we dance, we gig, it's cool. So I go back into, you know, my group of friends, and then my cousin, he says to me, dude, you're dancing with her, like, she's like hecka stuck up, and she don't talk to nobody, like, what? And I was like, what? Like, dude, like, I didn't even know she was stuck up or whatever. And it kind of just played into my whole head, like, dang, like, she must kind of like me. And like the fact that she's stuck up to everybody else, like, straight up, I was like, whoa, like, I got something that, you know, I can offer her that other guys just can't really offer. And that kind of led to my downfall, because I started, you know, trying to talk to her, and then she kind of got to where it was awkward, and, you know, she came stuck up to me too. So it sucked, but I don't know, like, I think that's really, that's a great thing to have, like, to be a person known to be a jerk to everybody else, but then to you specifically, they're like the sweetest person. And to know that, it's like, dang, like, I don't want to mess with her because she's stuck up and she's with this guy, and he must be like something awesome for her not to be stuck up. That's what I would think if that person got into a relationship. So give and take, stuff happens. Being a jerk and stuck up, kind of the same thing, but it's kind of attractive. Right, that's my story. All right, thank you guys for watching. I'm so sorry about last week again. Like, I'm very humble, and you know, it was just kind of tough for me. It is getting pretty dark outside, so yeah, yay winter! I'm a winter guy. Winter's my season. But yeah, go ahead and tune in next week. I'll be there for sure. I mean, I promise you guys. Unless something tragic happens. Knocking on wood there, please. Please don't let anything bad happen. But yeah, I'm thinking about talking about something that happened to my friend, and it's kind of a sad story. Some psychological problems and stuff. I wouldn't say psychological problems, but if I was a psychologist, I'd say he has a freaking problem. I don't know, but I mean, yeah, he's totally cool with me talking about it. I've known him for a long time, basically almost my whole life. But yeah, okay. So go ahead and see you guys next week. Have a great weekend, and see you guys.